In this moment, I want you to imagine that heaven is speaking directly to your heart, and every word you are about to read is being wrapped in light for you. Not to scare you, not to confuse you, but to wake you up in love. Because you have been walking through days where something has felt off, and you couldn't fully explain it. Your spirit has been restless, your chest has felt heavy, and your mind has kept circling the same worries and scenes again and again. You have felt watched, judged, misunderstood, and maybe even targeted by situations you did not ask for. And deep inside you, a quiet voice has been whispering, "Pay attention. Something is being exposed." That voice is not madness. That voice is not fear. That voice, my child, is a divine alarm. For the last 12 hours, heaven has been trying to get your attention in a way you couldn't ignore anymore. You may have seen repeating signs. You may have felt sudden chills. You may have been pulled to this very message with a strange urgency that you can't logically explain. It is because Archangel Michael has been standing guard over you, calling your name, trying to cut through the fog of anxiety, confusion, and spiritual noise around your life. You have not been abandoned. You have been under watch, but not only by human eyes or human systems. You have been under holy surveillance. Divine surveillance. God has had His eyes on every conversation, every hidden plan, every whisper spoken about you behind closed doors. When you thought you were alone in your room, breaking down quietly so no one could hear you, heaven was listening. When you felt people studying you, testing you, probing your life, heaven was recording everything, one detail at a time. There is a secret investigation underway, but it is not designed to destroy you. It is designed to protect you and to reveal the truth. There are situations around your home, your environment, or your close circle that have not been pure in their intentions. People who smiled in your face may have secretly resented your light. People who pretended to be concerned may have actually been curious, nosy, or jealous. People who acted like protectors may have actually been gathering information, not to bless you, but to use it. You felt it in your spirit before you ever saw any proof. You started to question why certain people were so invested in your movements, your struggles, your business, your private life. You started to wonder why you felt watched, even in silence. That unrest in your soul was God's way of saying, "Do not ignore this. I am showing you something." Archangel Michael has been patrolling the borders of your life like a warrior. In the spirit, your home is not unguarded. There is a fire around you that cannot be seen with physical eyes, but it is very real. Every time someone planned evil in their heart, every time someone imagined you failing, every time someone spoke careless words about your name, heaven registered it like evidence stacking up in a case. God is not blind to what has been done in the shadows. God is not ignorant of who has played double-sided roles. God is not unaware of who smiled in front and complained behind. It has all been under surveillance. But here is the miracle: the one being truly investigated is not you. The investigation is about the truth of what has been done to you, not the lies told about you. You have been feeling like your life is on trial, like your character is on trial, like your choices are on trial, like your faith is on trial. You have wondered if people are trying to catch you slipping, trying to find fault, trying to gather reasons to criticize you or control you. But God says, I am the judge. I am the witness. I am the one who sees behind the mask. I am the one who separates truth from pretense. The spiritual investigation around your home is heaven analyzing every spirit that tried to enter your space without permission. It is heaven checking every door left open to manipulation, every window left open to gossip, every crack where fear and doubt tried to creep in. You may not realize it yet, but you are in the middle of a cleansing. For 12 hours, Archangel Michael has been knocking on the door of your awareness, saying, "Wake up, my child. You are not crazy. You are discerning. You are not paranoid. You are being warned and prepared. You are not under attack without protection. You are under protection that your enemies cannot see. There are things happening behind the scenes that will soon make sense. People who thought they could play with your peace will be confronted by the very energy they sent. Systems that tried to corner you will be exposed by details they overlooked. You are not alone in this. Your tears have become testimony. Your prayers have become statements recorded in heaven. Your silence has become proof of your restraint and your strength. God has been quietly inspecting the foundations of your home, your heart, and your life. He has seen where you have carried burdens that were never yours. He has seen where you have tolerated presence that didn't deserve access to you. He has seen where you have been guilted into staying quiet, where you have been conditioned to ignore your intuition, where you have been made to feel like your sensitivity is a problem instead of a gift. But heaven says, no more. The surveillance is about to turn into a verdict. The investigation is about to turn into a decision. And that decision will favor your protection, your freedom, and your elevation. There is a reason you feel unsafe sometimes in spaces that are supposed to be home. There is a reason your spirit feels more at peace when certain people are not around you. There is a reason you feel relief when certain voices become quiet. Your soul recognizes energy before your mind finds words to describe it. When God allows you to feel that discomfort, it is not to torture you. It is to direct you. Archangel Michael is like a spiritual alarm system for your life. When something is off, he triggers signals in your mind, your dreams, your emotions. You suddenly feel tired around certain people. You suddenly feel guarded when certain topics come up. You suddenly feel like you want to withdraw and observe instead of divulge. Listen to that. The surveillance in your life is not only external. God is helping you watch yourself too. He is rewinding the tapes of your own patterns. Every time you gave too much trust too quickly. Every time you explained yourself to people who never deserved access to your inner world. Every time you went back to unsafe environments because you hoped they would be different this time. Heaven has been reviewing these patterns, not to shame you, but to heal you. You are a loving soul, and that love has sometimes brought you close to people who take without giving, who watch without caring, who study you not to understand you but to control you. This investigation is exposing not only who they are, but also why you have allowed some of them to stay. God is preparing you to step into a new season where your boundaries are blessed, not broken. Where your home becomes a sanctuary again, not a stage. Where your peace is not constantly disturbed by unpredictable behavior and hidden agendas. Where you no longer feel like you are living under a microscope, being judged and misunderstood. You are not a spectacle. You are not a scapegoat. You are not the villain in the story others have written about you. You are a child of God who has been under divine observation because heaven is ready to shift your environment in a radical way. Some people will soon be moved away from your life for reasons you will not immediately understand, but your spirit will feel lighter. Some conversations will abruptly end. Some access will quietly close. Some people will distance themselves when they realize that the spiritual protection around you is too strong for their games. Do not chase anyone who leaves when the light of truth starts to shine. Do not beg anyone to stay who only felt comfortable around you when you were confused, small, or controllable. The more you answer Archangel Michael's call, the more your life will be guarded, and the more anything that threatens that protection will naturally fall away. For 12 hours, heaven has watched the tension building, the pressure rising, the spiritual atmosphere around your home shifting. There are things you cannot see, but you can feel them. Angels have been assessing every point of entry. What music plays in your space? What words linger in your rooms? What objects carry old memories and heavy energy? What habits drain your spirit instead of filling it? Do not be surprised if you suddenly feel the urge to declutter, to clean, to rearrange, to open windows, to let fresh air and light in. This is not just physical. It is spiritual. God is saying, make room for peace. Make room for clarity. Make room for me. The investigation is targeting lies, not you. It is targeting deception, not your destiny. It is targeting unhealthy attachments, not your future. Sometimes, when heaven starts to push these things away, it can feel like loss. But what you are losing is actually what was quietly eroding your strength. What you are losing is what could not go with you into the next level of your calling. What you are losing is what has been weighing down your joy and tightening your chest every time you try to rest. Soon, you will look back and realize that what felt like a storm of scrutiny was actually a wave of deliverance. Archangel Michael is standing in the doorway of your life, sword drawn, announcing that your home is not available for spiritual trespassers anymore. Your emotions are not available for manipulation. Your kindness is not available for exploitation. Your secrets are not available for entertainment. Your dreams are not available for sabotage. There is a holy investigation taking place to reveal who respects your soul and who only wanted access to your energy. You do not have to expose anyone yourself. God will expose what needs to be seen. You do not have to fight every rumor or defend yourself in every corner. Heaven is handling the narrative in ways you could never orchestrate, and time will reveal the truth. You are being called right now to cooperate with this protection. That means listening when your intuition says no, even if your heart says, "But I care." That means honoring the discomfort you feel around certain conversations. That means reducing how much personal information you share with people whose actions have already shown you they don't handle your heart with care. That means praying over your home, your phone, your mind. Your doors, your windows, your bed. Not out of fear, but out of authority. You are not helpless. You are not at the mercy of whatever others decide. You are spiritually covered. The next phase of this surveillance is revelation. You will start to see connections between events that previously felt random. You will begin to understand why certain things were delayed, why certain opportunities didn't work out, why certain people suddenly changed. You will see that God has been blocking what looked good but was not safe. You will see that some losses were actually divine redirections. You will see how much worse it could have been if heaven had not stepped in when you didn't even know you were in danger. Gratitude will rise in you as clarity pours in. God has been watching how you handle pressure. He has seen you choose not to retaliate, even when pushed. He has seen you choose not to curse those who hurt you. He has seen you surrender situations to Him instead of trying to control every outcome. These choices have become part of the evidence in your favor. They show your heart posture. They show your trust. They show your growth. You are not perfect, but you are willing. And that willingness is why heaven has invested so much attention into your life. You are not just being protected for yourself. You are being protected because of the lives you will affect, the people you will inspire, the healing you will carry. You have been chosen to be a carrier of light in a space that has had too much hidden darkness. That is why the conflict around you sometimes feels so intense. Darkness fights what it fears. And what it fears is someone who refuses to bow to bitterness. Someone who keeps getting back up. Someone who still chooses love, discernment, and faith even after heartbreak. You are that someone. You are more powerful than you realize, not because of ego, but because of who walks with you. Archangel Michael has not been circling your life for 12 hours for no reason. It is because you are significant. You matter. Your destiny has weight in the spirit. Right now, God is whispering to your heart, do not let fear interpret this message. Let wisdom interpret it. You are not alone. You are not doomed. You are watched over. The 24/7 surveillance is divine awareness. The secret investigation is holy justice. The files being examined are the stories and patterns in your life that need to be rewritten with truth instead of trauma. As you read these words, peace is being extended to you. You may even feel your body relax slowly, the tension in your shoulders easing, your breath becoming deeper. That is not an accident. That is heaven's way of saying, I am here. I am in control. You are being called to step into agreement with this protection. Speak life over your home. Say out loud that no weapon formed against you shall prosper. Say out loud that your home is a place of peace. Say out loud that you are not available for manipulation. Say out loud that you are guided, guarded, and grounded. These are not just positive phrases. They are declarations that help align your mind with what heaven is already doing for you. The more you align with it, the less power fear and confusion will have over your thoughts. You don't have to understand everything that is happening right now. You only need to know this: you are seen, you are protected, and you are being led out of environments, dynamics, and patterns that have quietly harmed you for too long. What looks like surveillance is actually safeguarding. What looks like an investigation is actually a preparation for your next season. In that next season, you will worry less about who is watching you and care more about who is walking with you. In that next season, you will feel at home inside yourself again. In that next season, your sleep will become deeper, your smile will become more genuine, and your spirit will no longer feel under constant threat. Archangel Michael has been trying to reach you for 12 hours because this message, this clarity, this reassurance, was meant to land in your heart today. You were not meant to carry these fears alone. You were not meant to sit in silence feeling like something is wrong but not having words for it. Now you know, heaven is on your side. Heaven is monitoring everything that concerns you. Heaven is exposing what cannot stay and strengthening what must remain. You are under divine surveillance 24/7, and that is good news. Not because you are being judged, but because you are being preserved. From this moment forward, remind yourself gently whenever you feel that strange heaviness or that sense of being watched: God sees me, God protects me, and God is working this out for my good. Feel those words sink into you like warm light. Let them dissolve the icy grip of fear around your chest. Let them remind you that while others may look at you with suspicion, jealousy, or misunderstanding, heaven looks at you with love, intention, and purpose. You are not a target of destruction. You are a focus of protection. This message found you for a reason. Let it sit with you. Let it walk with you through your day. Let it echo in your mind whenever worry tries to return. You are watched, yes, but by a God who refuses to let you fall. You are investigated, yes, but only so that everything that does not align with your peace and your destiny can be removed. You are under surveillance, yes, but by angels who do not sleep and who will not abandon you halfway through the battle. You are safe in ways you cannot fully see yet. And as time passes, you will understand that what you went through in this season was not meant to break you, but to protect you, refine you, and position you for the life you truly deserve. For the last 12 hours, my child, heaven has been leaning close to your name. Archangel Michael has been standing beside you, trying again and again to get your attention, whispering into the quiet moments, pressing on your heart, stirring your thoughts, sending little signs that you keep feeling but keep doubting. You are not imagining that strange pressure, that heaviness, that sense that something unseen is moving around your life. It is real, but it is not meant to crush you. It is meant to awaken you. I am using this moment to reach into the deepest part of your spirit and tell you, this message is not an accident. It is not random. It is not just another word. It is a private call from me to you. Only for you. Don't try to skip this. You have felt watched, judged, misunderstood, and sometimes even targeted. It has felt like eyes are on you even when you are alone, like conversations are happening about you in rooms you cannot see. There are moments when your own home has not felt like a safe place, when you look around and think, what is going on? Why do I feel like I'm under surveillance? My child, listen very carefully. The enemy wants you to believe that you are surrounded by darkness, but the truth is that you are surrounded by my light. The true surveillance over your life is not the gaze of men, but the gaze of heaven. Michael and the angels are watching over you 24/7. And at the same time, they are investigating what has been done to you, what is being plotted against you, and what must now be brought into the open. There has been a secret investigation, not to condemn you, but to protect you. You have been asking me, God, do you see the lies? Do you see how they treat me? Do you see what is happening behind my back? And heaven has answered with a yes so strong that I have assigned Michael to move around your life like a guard, like a spiritual detective, collecting what you cannot see, tracking intentions, exposing masks, separating truth from deceit. You have not been crazy. You have not been too sensitive. You have not been imagining how strange certain things feel. There has been a reason you feel pressure in your own house, a reason some people's presence makes your spirit uneasy, a reason some calls or messages suddenly drain your peace. Your spirit has been picking up what your eyes have not yet seen. For 12 hours, heaven has been knocking on the door of your awareness, saying, "Wake up, beloved. Something deep is happening." There are conversations you don't hear, but I hear them. There are plans being discussed in whispers, but I stand in the middle of those whispers. There are schemes being tried in darkness, but I am the God who turns on the light. When you feel like your life is under a microscope, like you are being watched and evaluated, remember this: I am also watching them. I am watching every unfair action, every hidden motive, every manipulative word. No word spoken against you escapes my hearing. No step taken to harm you escapes my sight. Michael has been trying to reach you to say, you are not alone in this. Heaven is on your side. Your home is meant to be a sanctuary, but there have been moments when it has felt like a battlefield. You can't always explain why your mood suddenly changes, why your peace suddenly collapses, why the atmosphere feels heavy for no obvious reason. My child, the spiritual atmosphere in a place carries the residue of words, thoughts, and intentions. Some people bring peace, others bring hidden storms. The secret investigation targeting your home is not meant to scare you. It is my way of cleansing and protecting. I am scanning every room of your life, every relationship that steps through your door, every connection that comes near your heart. I am examining, weighing, and judging what needs to stay and what must leave. There is someone who has tried to use your kindness as a doorway. Someone who smiles at you but does not carry you in love. Someone who watches you more than they admit, not out of pure admiration but out of curiosity, comparison, and control. They want to know what you are doing, what you are planning, what you are receiving, not to celebrate you but to measure you and, if possible, block what is coming. Do not be afraid. You are not helpless in the hands of manipulators. You are held in my hands. I saw the moment they first thought they could play with your trust. I saw the moment they first decided you were easy to manage, easy to read, easy to use. They forgot one thing: you are not unprotected. You are covered. For 12 hours, Michael has been circling around your home, placing a supernatural boundary around your name. Even when you sleep, you are not uncovered. Even when your thoughts wander, my eye does not. Even when your emotions rise and fall, my decision to guard you does not change. You have asked me often, why do I feel like I cannot relax? Because you are in a season where I am teaching you to open your eyes spiritually. I am awakening your discernment. I am sharpening your ability to feel the difference between genuine love and disguised interest, between those who come to bless and those who come to spy, between doors I opened and doors that were forced. The secret investigation from heaven has not been to find reasons to punish you. It has been to gather proof and timing for your vindication. There are things I will reveal, but I must reveal them at the right moment. There are people I will expose, but I must expose them in a way that frees you, not destroys you. There are truths that would crush you if I put them all on your heart at once. So I reveal slowly. I reveal gently. I reveal layer by layer. When you thought I was silent about what was happening around you, I was busy bringing together every detail that will work in your favor. My justice does not sleep, even when you feel exhausted. You are under surveillance, yes, but not the way the enemy wants you to think. You are watched by my love. You are under constant observation by my mercy. Every tear that has fallen in your room, I have counted it. Every night you felt uneasy and did not know why, I have recorded it. Every time you saw something odd and tried to ignore it, I made a note of it. Every time you forgave what others would have retaliated against, I treasured it. There is not a single moment of your story that has passed unnoticed. You have lived through days when you felt invisible, unimportant, overlooked, but heaven never once took its eyes off you. There is also a more practical truth I want to whisper into your heart. When you feel genuinely unsafe or deeply uneasy, it is not a sin to set boundaries. It is not a lack of faith to take wise steps for your own protection. I do not ask you to tolerate abuse and call it love. I do not ask you to ignore your gut and call it kindness. I do not ask you to stay in environments that are slowly killing your joy and call it sacrifice. My child, the peace in your home matters to me. Your emotional safety matters to me. Your mental well-being matters to me. When I show you patterns, when I repeat warnings, when I allow your spirit to feel restless around certain people, I am not tormenting you. I am trying to protect you. Michael has been trying to reach you for 12 hours because something in your spirit is ready to shift. You are being moved from confusion to clarity, from constant self-doubt to holy confidence, from fear of what people say to trust in what I say. There will be moments when revelations sting. The truth is not always comfortable. But the truth that comes from me heals, even when it hurts. The truth that comes from me does not leave you broken, it leaves you free. Some of the people you thought you needed, you do not need. Some of the approval you have been chasing, you do not need. Some of the explanations you have been waiting for, you will never hear, and you do not need them to heal. The investigation targeting your home is, in reality, my careful work of separating what is for you from what is against you. When I begin to separate, do not cling to what I am removing. Do not run back to what I am gently moving away. Do not fight to keep doors open that I am quietly closing. I know it is lonely sometimes. I know you feel like, if I lose these people, who will I have? But there are new connections I am preparing. There are peaceful relationships I am sending. There are pure friendships being formed for you in the unseen. To bring them in, I must first remove those who never truly meant you well. I am not exposing people to humiliate them, I am exposing what their presence has been doing to you. You have blamed yourself for feeling drained, tired, confused, or heavy after interacting with certain individuals. You have thought, maybe I am the problem. Maybe I am too sensitive, too weak, too dramatic. My child, listen to me, you are not too sensitive for noticing when your spirit is being suffocated. In fact, your sensitivity is a gift. It is a radar that my spirit uses to warn you and guide you. When something feels off, do not rush to silence that feeling. Bring it to me. Let me confirm what is from me and what is not. Archangel Michael has been under strict instruction concerning you. He is not sent randomly. He is not at your door because you are in trouble with me. He is at your door because you are deeply loved by me. He stands guard over those I cherish, over those whose destinies carry weight, over those who will be used as light in the darkness. Your life carries more purpose than you have allowed yourself to believe. Your story is not a series of meaningless pains. It is a preparation. That is why the warfare has been intense. That is why the atmosphere around your home has felt strange at times. The enemy attacks what he fears. He fears who you will become when you finally step out of confusion. When you finally believe you deserve peace, when you finally walk in the authority I have given you, I have seen the ways you have already changed. You do not react the same way you used to. You are starting to pause before answering. You are starting to question why you feel compelled to say yes when your heart is screaming no. You are starting to notice who only calls when they need something, who only shows up when they want information, who only praises you when they think you are useful. These are not random observations. This is me educating your heart. This is me teaching you spiritual maturity. This is me handing you the keys to your own door and saying, guard what enters. Guard who stays. Guard what energy fills your home. Heaven's surveillance is not like human surveillance. Humans watch to control. Heaven watches to care. Humans monitor to manipulate. Heaven observes to protect and guide. The secret investigation has revealed how tired your soul truly is. You have been carrying burdens no one sees, thinking thoughts you do not speak, crying tears you wipe away before anyone can notice. You have been strong for others, but I see the way your hands shake when you are alone. I see the way your breath becomes shallow when certain names pop up on your phone. I see the way you brace yourself before answering certain calls. You are not weak for feeling this way. You are wounded, and I am here to heal you. I am opening a new chapter for you, one where your home becomes a place of restoration and not just survival. I want your walls to hear laughter that is genuine, not forced. I want your rooms to witness prayers that feel safe, not whispered in fear of being overheard. I want your nights to be filled with rest that is deep, not sleep interrupted by nightmares and anxiety. This is why I am taking so much care with the foundations right now. This is why I am investigating not just what others have done, but what beliefs have settled in your heart. For too long, you have believed you must tolerate everything to prove you are kind. For too long, you have believed that setting boundaries makes you selfish. My child, love does not require you to abandon yourself. Michael is trying to reach you because you have reached a turning point. You cannot return to who you were. You have grown too much to shrink back into the old version of you who apologized for existing, who made herself or himself small so others would not feel threatened, who accepted crumbs and called them love. You are learning to sit with the discomfort of change. You are learning to say, no, this does not feel right, and stand by it. You are learning to prioritize the peace I give you over the approval others want from you. This is spiritual growth. This is transformation. This is you stepping into the life I have been quietly preparing for you. There will be days when fear tries to convince you that you are truly under attack in a way that will destroy you. When that fear rises, speak this truth over yourself: I am observed by love, not hunted by darkness. I am surrounded by angels, not trapped by enemies. I am held by God's hand, not at the mercy of people's schemes. If ever you feel physically unsafe or truly in danger, know that it is also wisdom to ask for help in the natural, to reach out to someone you trust, to seek support, to protect yourself the way I would want any of my children to. There is no shame in guarding your life. There is no shame in saying, I need help. I want you to notice something. Even in the middle of all this tension, you are still here. You are still breathing. You are still reading. You are still capable of feeling me tug on your heart. You have been through storms that could have broken you, but they did not. They wounded you, yes, but they did not erase you. They shook you, but they did not uproot you. Every day you choose to keep going, you are testifying to my strength inside you, whether you realize it or not. You are more resilient than you know. You have more courage than you give yourself credit for. And I am not finished with you. The secret investigation is reaching a point where results will start to show. You will see it in small ways at first. A certain person might pull away for no obvious reason. A door that kept you stuck might close unexpectedly. An opportunity might appear from a direction you never expected. Strange tension might suddenly release. Conversations might shift. The heaviness in certain rooms might feel lighter as you pray and take steps in wisdom. These are not coincidences. They are signs that heaven has been working behind the scenes, rearranging what needed to be rearranged, moving out what needed to move, clearing away what has been blocking your peace. As this happens, your part is simple but powerful. Stay close to me. Talk to me about everything. When you feel something, bring it to me. When you are afraid, tell me. When you are confused, ask me to steady your heart. I will respond not always with loud signs, but with a growing inner calm, a quiet knowing, a strengthening of your intuition that aligns with my heart. You will start to feel guided from the inside out, not tossed around by every emotion or every opinion. My child, you are precious to me. Your life is not a random story unfolding without direction. I am the author, and I am writing redemption into every chapter you thought was ruined. I am turning what was used to watch you into a testimony that heaven watched over you. I am turning what was meant to break you into a platform that will one day allow you to comfort others. You will be able to say, I know what it feels like to be in a house that feels heavy. I know what it feels like to be surrounded by eyes and still feel alone. But I also know what it feels like when God steps in, when God cleans the atmosphere, when God sends angels, when God relocates your soul from fear to freedom. This message is only for you, but not to isolate you. It is to remind you that you are known deeply, personally, completely. Do not skip the work I am doing in your heart. Do not skip the gentle nudges I am sending. Do not skip the moments when I ask you to leave a conversation, to say no, to choose peace instead of chaos. These are not small things. They are steps out of an old life and into a new one. Every time you choose peace, you agree with heaven's investigation. Every time you choose truth, you agree with heaven's report. Every time you choose to trust that I am watching over you, you loosen the grip of fear on your soul. I am with you in your home. I am with you when you feel the invisible weight in the air. I am with you when you stare at the door and wonder what is really going on. I am with you when you sit on your bed and feel tears that you cannot fully explain. I am with you when you laugh, even if the laughter feels fragile. I am with you in every breath, every heartbeat, every silent ache. Nothing about you is hidden from me, and nothing about you will be abandoned by me. So take this, my beloved child, you are under my surveillance 24/7. My eyes are on you for good. My hand is over you for protection. My angels are around you for safety. My spirit is within you for guidance. And my love is wrapped through every second you live, including the ones that scare you the most. You are not alone. You have never been alone. You will not face the next steps alone. Let Michael's presence remind you, heaven has you. Heaven has seen everything. Heaven is acting on your behalf. And I, your God, will finish what I have started in you.